to do is now, I need you, Jamie, before we can continue, I need you to take a good look and to confirm that it's indeed the lady you wish to marry.
That is indeed.
Indeed what?
The woman I want to marry.
Okay, there we go. Okay, and we do that, you know why? Because historically we had a problem about 3,000 years ago. One of our patriarchs woke up one morning and found he had the wrong bride. So we want to make sure that that doesn't happen the day after.
And there's nobody standing behind me to push me.
Well, that's exactly right. So we want to make sure. Now, you've confirmed that. That's very good. So what I want to do now, I want, please, take hold of the thing there. You take hold of that side there. Hold it up. Do not, yeah, don't pull on it. Just hold it up. Just hold it up. Just hold it up. And I want all of you now to take a moment to offer a prayer from your heart, okay, to Rebecca. Something that's meaningful, that will be a blessing for her to carry through as she begins now this new phase of her life as a married woman, okay? And as we do that, you're going to lean forward, you're going to take hold of the top of the veil, place it over her face. There you go. And as we do that, we say to you, Rebecca, Achoseno ata'il alfei revava. Please, God, dear sister, may you prosper. Yisimech Elohim Kesara, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. May God make it like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord turn his face upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord turn his countenance upon you and grant you a life of perfect harmony and peace. Amen. Amen. And with that being said, we're now ready for the ceremony. The veil remains down until we're through the ceremony. Okay?
And I don't get the ring back?
Nope, that's it, it's done.
Okay.
You can get it back after the ceremony.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
mi gadol al hakol, mi gadol
Don't get dizzy.
al hakol. Oh, yevarech, oh, yevarech, Echatan, Yetakala, oh, yevarech, oh, yevarech, Echatan,
Bruchim Habayim. Welcome. Welcome not only to our bride and our groom, but to their respective families and, of course, you, their friends. As we open this wonderful chuppah, we're going to begin by asking the bride and the groom to step forward to light a candle in memory of those people who are physically no longer present, but who are looking down on this wonderful event. And as they light this memorial candle, they do so in memory of Betty and Harry and Ella, Aleihem Hashalom, of blessed memory. Looking at your glowing faces at this moment, there is no doubt that the two of you have been brought together by what we call hashgacha pratit, by divine providence. And of course, second cup. But we'll say divine providence has much more power than second cup. Just be careful you don't get the second cup. You end up married, you know.
It's closed down.
Oh, it's closed down. But no connection to what?
No.
Good. I thought there could be a new business, you know, the matchmaking business.
A lot of people know.
Did they really? Maybe that's why they closed down.
Maybe. Lost all their customers.
Anyhow, we're just having a private conversation here, but don't worry about it.
But everybody hears.
Everybody can hear, that's right. But it's wonderful to be standing here under your chuppah this afternoon. To watch you join together Kedat Moshe v'Yisrael in accordance with the laws of Moses and the people of Israel. Now, yesterday, we started the celebration with your offer of Jamie, with you being called to the Torah as a chatan, as a groom, officially became official at that point. You noticed the cantor chanted and everybody clapped as we referred to you as the chatan, the groom. Before then, that hadn't been used in a formal setting. But you also may remember that during the service, everybody rose as we prayed a little section in recognition of the upcoming new month that starts tomorrow night. Okay, the month of Mar Cheshvan. And for Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll be celebrating Rosh Chodesh. So what does that have to do with you? Well, interestingly enough, if you go out tonight after you've had your celebrations and you look up at the moon, you will notice that the majority of the moon is very, very dark, and there's only a very thin slither of light. Now, within Judaism, we follow our life's pattern, and our calendar follows the moon, not the sun, and that's because the moon waxes and wanes. And the rabbis saw in that a very important lesson for a bride and a groom, and I think very much in your case too. So when you notice, and when you look very carefully at the moon tonight, and you see that there is a lot of dark and there's very little light, it might look a little bit gloomy. But as the month progresses, what's going to happen? You're going to get more light, the light is going to grow, and the darkness is going to shrink until you arrive at the middle of the month, where the moon will be in its full glory. It'll be beautiful. It will emanate light, and it will radiate vast parts of the earth. And then as the month progresses, what tends to happen? That lightness shrinks again, and it gets smaller, and the darkness gets larger. And so this continues month after month after the month. Now, the rabbi saw in that a very important lesson, especially for brides and grooms, because the lesson from that is that as you join together as husband and wife, there are going to be times that things seem a little bit dark, that perhaps they're not going the way you want them to go. But what we have to remember is the darkness is only for a little while, and then the lightness grows, and the lightness is shined upon you. And therefore, it's very important to understand that marriage, like anything else, has its trials and its tribulations. Everybody goes through trials and tribulations in marriage. Especially, we pray that you're going to be married for 30, 40, 50 years. Okay? Don't look so surprised. It can happen. And so you're going to have those times. But always remember that whenever things look a little bit gloomy, the light's just there. It'll be there. Be patient. Work with it. And the light will come and shine forth. And after watching the two of you interact, whether it be in person or over Skype, it's very good, this Skype stuff, I know that you understand that. And I just wanted to leave that message with you so that you remember that there was a Sunday that you stood under the chuppah in its full glory. And even though the light out there might not be very bright tonight, the light here is. And if I look at the happiness of those around you, it's shining upon you now. And that is my blessing for you. At this time, I'm going to chant the Birkat Erusin, which is the blessing of betrothal that officially proclaims the marriage. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al harayos v'yasar lanu es harosot v'tilanu es nesuos lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Come here. Take hold of the cup. Don't drink from it.
Don't drink from it.
Hold it to his lips. Yeah. I know you want to, but no, can't do it. There you go.
Thank you. Tastes good. Apple juice.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
The rings, please.
Josh has them.
The bigger one's mine.
Really? Oh, thank you for verifying that. Did you put that? I was really wondering there for a moment. Jamie, take hold of this ring. Is that your property?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I need you to come closer to watch this. You need to be watching this. Come around this side. So Rebecca, it's up to you. Please put out the forefinger of your right hand. Other right hand. There you go.
Just realized that
Forefinger.
now.
Forefinger. Forefinger. That's very good. There you go. Okay.
Before the other way.
Okay. I want you to look into her eyes and repeat the following words. Hare
Hooray
at
at
Mekudeshet
Mekudeshet
li
Li
betabaat
Bitabatat
zo
Zu
kedat
Gadat
Moshe
Moshe
v'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
Put down my finger. Up to the knuckle, don't push it over the knuckle. Say, with this ring,
With this ring,
you are betrothed to me,
you are betrothed to me,
according to the laws of
according to the laws of
Moses
Moses
and the people of Israel.
and the people of Israel.
Good job, good. Okay, bend your fingers so you don't drop the ring.
Okay.
Take hold of this ring. Put it any hand, wherever you want. Okay, look into his eyes. And say, Ani
Ani,
lidodi
Lidodi,
vidodi
Vedodi,
li.
Li,
I am
I am
to my beloved,
to my beloved,
and my beloved
and my beloved
is to me.
is to me.
Face me. So before we came into the ceremony, Jamie had prepared a contract, which it's his intentions to give to Rebecca in just a few moments. This contract was prepared, very beautifully prepared. I'm going to open it just for a second so everybody can take a look at it. It's a beautiful contract. And if you remember, Jamie, I said to you that because you had no vested interest in it, because you didn't actually write it, you needed to acquire it. And you did so by the traditional method of kinyan. Kinyan requires a personal item, which I provided, and for you in front of your witnesses to raise it above your head and place it back down on the desk. Did I do that?
Yes.
And did you do it?
Yes.
Yes, you did. You did so with a lot of zest and great speed, and you up there and down there, and it was great. So they got it on video, they got it on camera. But the only thing that sort of I found a bit strange was that you didn't ask me what was in the contract. Probably not a good idea, unless, of course, you're fluent in Aramaic, which you might be.
I'm not.
You're not, okay. So I think that before we continue, the first thing we need to do is read the contract. And then if you agree with everything that I read from the contract, you'll affirm, and then we can continue. Don't you think that's a fair idea?
Absolutely.
Fair? Absolutely. We don't want you saying afterwards, I didn't know that was in there, okay? So the contract reads as follows: Be'echad b'Shabbos 28 yom l'chodesh Tishrei shnas 577 d'vrei ha'olam leminyan she'anu monim kan b'Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Echi Chasan Michael ben Naftali Amar lahad basulta Rivka bas Avraham. Haveli le'intukudas Moshe v'Yisrael v'ana aflach v'oker v'ezon v'fani sisichi lichi kichos govern yudoim. The folchin and molkim v'zonim fanin in shel b'kushta. Ve'yahevna lichi mar besulaichi kesef zuzim bazon dechazi lichi mid oraisa. Muzunaichi v'kizosaichi v'sipukaichi malavasaichi krakala utzvias moras Rivka besul tada. V'havas leidint v'din edunah dehanas limim be'abuha be'im be'kesef be'im be'zah be'im be'tach shitim be'im monodil v'usha b'shemusha div'shemusha de'arsa hakol kibel alav Michael Chasandanan. That what you wanted to say?
Absolutely.
So no changes.
No changes.
No changes. Good. Good.
No takebacks.
No takebacks. No, yeah. Good. So, just in case there's anybody here who is not fluent in Aramaic, I am going to read an extract in the English, which reads as follows. Under the chuppah before God and all those present, on the first day of the week, the 28th day of the month of Tishrei in the year 5777, which corresponds to the 30th day of October in the year 2016 here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Jamie Wiesenberg, son of Anatole Wiesenberg and Rebecca Sedana, daughter of William Sedana and Elaine Switzman, spoke the words and performed the rites which united their lives in the presence of God's blessings. The groom and the bride declared to each other, "Behold, you are consecrated to me with this ring according to the laws and traditions of Moses and the people of Israel. I will honor, sustain, and support you. And together we will meet life's trials with quiet strength and courage and embrace life's blessings with wonder, joy, and laughter. Our lives, enriched by the tradition of the Jewish faith, will embody trust, constancy, and compromise. May there be peace in our home. May we be blessed with good fortune, health, and happiness. And may our devotion to the faith of Israel ennoble us. And may God's countenance shine upon us, be gracious unto us, and give us peace." And I'm just going to add one other thing to that, is that may your home be graced with healthy children. And that was signed and witnessed by Zahav Eliezer ben Yaakov Kashan and Yosef ben Benjamin Yisrael Evan Chen were the witnesses. Is that what you wanted to say?
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better.
Well, maybe you could have done that. Take a hold of that. Now, Rebecca, it's all up to you.
Okay.
Because according to Jewish law, you're not required to accept that contract as is. You can certainly hold out for a better deal if you wish. A few more camel, a few more sheep, you can do that. It's up to you. Okay?
How many more camel are we talking about?
You only get like one more if you want.
Okay. They spit, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, so then
about another Yorkie?
Hold your hand out.
Another Yorkie?
Place it in her hand. We have a deal. Very good. I want to hand it over now. And now we're going to take the veil back. Just take it. At this time, the Chazan, the cantor, is going to chant the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings to the bride and the groom.
Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Shema
Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen אתה אדוני.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
Eloheinu melech haolam, שהכל ברא לכבודו. ברוך אתה אדוני.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer hadas.
Amen.
Baruch ata Adonai.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et adam b'tzalemo, בצלם דמותתה בניתו, והתקין לו ממנו בניין עד היד. ברוך אתה אדוני.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
יוצר האדם.
Amen.
סוס תסיס ותגל הקרה, בקיבוץ פניה לתוכה בשמחה. ברוך אתה אדוני.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
משמח את ציון מבניה. שמח תשמח רעים אהובים, כשמחך יצירך בגן עדן מקדם. ברוך אתה אדוני.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
משמח חתן וחלן.
Amen.
ברוך אתה אדוני.
Baruch Hu, Baruch Shemo.
אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר ברא ששון ושמחה, חתן וחלה. אשר ברא ששון ושמחה, חתן וחלה. גילה רינה, חציצה וחדווה, אהבה ויחבה, ושלום ורעות. מהרה אדוני אלוהינו שמע בהרי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים. כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. כל מצלות חתנים וחופתם ונהרים ממשתה נגינתם. ברוך אתה אדוני. משמח חתן עם הכלה.
Give it to Take hold of the cup, hold it to his lips to drink. Good. There you go. Good job. Thank you. Rebecca and Jamie, since both of you have entered into this ceremony voluntarily, I'm assuming it's voluntary, right? Then by the powers vested in me by the province of Quebec, in accordance with the laws of Moses and the people of Israel, you, Rebecca, and you, Jamie, are now husband and wife. I know you can't kiss the bride, just wait a second. In just a moment, you are going to carry out the time-bound tradition of breaking a glass under the chuppah. There are many reasons that are given for this custom. Most notably, of course, to recall in our time of rejoicing those things that have befallen our people throughout history. And people will tell you, well, to remember our holy temples 2,000 years ago that were destroyed in Jerusalem. I like to equate it to something closer to home, which is, of course, the destruction, or the almost destruction of our people in the Holocaust. And, of course, the pain and the suffering that goes on in the world today amongst all generations. And we pray and we hope that as you break this glass, it'll certainly be the last time you know of any suffering, but hopefully it'll be a sign also to bring peace to the world. Don't tread on it yet. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord turn his face upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord turn his countenance upon you and grant you both a life of perfect harmony and peace. Amen. It's all yours. Mazel tov!